Hi, Mannan. My name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors and tutors here at IELTSpodcast.com. Thank you for getting involved in the course. Really good way to get some feedback before you do your exam. And I hope that I can help you suggest some improvements to your essays as we work together. The first two essays are both to do with children and education. First one, about doing an enjoyable activity with a child can develop better skills and more creativity and reading. So here we go. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy is an old proverb which you might have to say, in my opinion, still holds true. Okay, a little bit unusual to use a proverb here, but I think it's okay. I think it works quite nicely. But I think you need to connect it back to your opinion. Whilst reading is indispensable for children to achieve academic success, this essay will explain the importance of adding some constructive activities to their routine to ensure the development of the overall physical and mental health. Okay, good, nice. You might just put that you're going to where your examples come from. So this essay will explain using examples from Harvard University and the Chinese government, something like that, just to make this a little bit bigger, a little bit more in this, because your essay is, you're kind of absolutely on the word count. You can feel free to go up to 300 words. If you've got something to say, you can keep going. I'm not worried about the length of your essay at the moment. Firstly, engaging a child in various problem-solving games can help improve their mental skills. Okay. Why don't we put in here, experts believe, yeah? Or child, parents and teachers believe that. So something else in here. Improve their mental skills. Let's go mental and physical, or mental and cognitive skills. Nice word. So we're just going to give it a little bit more on the vocabulary. For instance, games like Lego can instill a sense of discipline and enhance. Now there, we need to refer back children's motor skills. Furthermore, playing online games, such as, give me an example, can also, it's okay to name the names of the games, it's fine. To me, the examples are really important. Can also benefit a child's responsiveness and improve his or her spatial skills. Yes, spatial skills, speed and competitiveness, you could add in there. So we've got a little bit more there again. This is confirmed in recent research. Now we just say recent research, not a research. It's plural. In recent research by Harvard, which showed that children who play PlayStation or Xbox for at least 30 minutes a day outperformed other children in psychometric tests by 20%. Okay, therefore, there is no doubt that blah, 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 blah. Okay, you need that extra bit. So you make your example, then you support your example. Otherwise, very nice paragraph. Apart from, now you need to change direction, or you need to say additionally. These are the connecting words, the linking words, which join your essay together, which is part of the cohesion and coherence that the examiner will look at. Additionally, apart from the indoor activities discussed, don't say listed above, so more formal than that, discussed, involving children in physical activities is equally essential. Yes, to ensure, no comma, to ensure the development of other skills such as good, nice, okay, don't say, etc. Okay, and here, yes, we've had competitiveness, which I did suggest there actually, but you could say, so you could either have competitiveness or you could have team building. You've got the right idea. These are all the sort of skills that we want to be recognizing. The importance of this can be inferred from the fact the Chinese government has enlisted sports on equal footing as academics. So if you want to have capital letter there, you must have capital letter there. Doesn't really need it for evaluating a pupil's performance. All these aspects. Okay, I think again you need to have it is beyond doubt. It is not beyond doubt. It is conclusively clear, or it is clear that that nowadays, or that educators agree that sorry, educators agree, or that educators agree that it is important to. Sorry, I'm in a muddle here. What I want to say is that you need another little line here, and then you want to go into however or whereas. Yeah, okay, all right. So um, this proves that um, other activities are important for building skills, and these cannot only be addressed by reading. I want to kind of get one more sentence in here and link it up to that one. Sorry to sound a bit confused on that. I was trying to work out the best way to do it. This is a good paragraph, and I like how you've brought the reading back into it. I'm thinking of doing an activity with, yes, involving children. That's okay. To conclude, I strongly believe that engaging children in some constructive activities is absolutely essential for their overall development. It's believed that by 2030, the majority of education institutions worldwide will have reduced. Now, that's a very important verb there, because you're looking back from 2030 back till now. So you want the future perfect, which is quite unusual, but would get you lots of points, will have reduced book-based learning by almost 70% and rely on sports and other problem-solving activities to teach the importance of team building. Yeah, very nice. I like how you've used the power of three quite a lot here. It works very well. This is a very nice start. Good essay. Great stuff. So, should schools be entertaining or educating? The learning process in educational systems across the globe has witnessed a paradigm shift in recent times, with many schools, I would say many, not many schools now adopting entertaining methods. You need to have another word there, entertaining, interesting, and or why don't we have more entertaining and interesting methods to impart education, because you're comparing it to what it was like before. Despite this being a positive change, few critics now careful, because few means like not very many. A few also not very many. So you want to have some critics or many critics. If you have a few, it's like not very many. You can't have few. A few implies a negative implication there, so a few would be okay. That this could distract pupils and hence hamper the learning process. Good. This essay we'll discuss. I'd like you to indicate your opinion up here. Just indicate your opinion in the introduction and then say it again in the conclusion. With the advancement in social media space, children have just present tense, or are easily able to access would be better. We don't really like have. Entertaining, challenging, varied content. Don't keep on using this word. This is a trick here. They've used this word, try not to. Thus, they are prone to, okay, you want to say because this is very stimulating, yeah? So tell me why this connects to this. Prone to getting bored very easy during times in which they do not have access to it. Okay. Yeah, you don't want, this is a bit long-winded. You want to say during the times in which they are unable to, or this is not allowed, or something like that, because it's not at school. Don't repeat thus again, and just say it has therefore become imperative for schools to include and we're not going to repeat that element in their learning process. For instance, good conducting field trips, organising annual functions, charity drives. Is that interesting for the okay? Yeah, and so on. No, sorry, etc. Don't have the etc. Not only does this maintain a child's interest, but again, research by Harvard also showed that it imbibes children good with qualities such as teamwork, very nice, not that, which cannot be addressed by reading books alone. Okay, good. Careful, we're still talking about schools here. So reading academic books alone. Make sure you're not writing the same essay again, yeah? Conversely, few people believe, again, watch out with few. Few is like has got this negative that's like two people almost like. So you want to have some or other professionals would be better. Believe that these extracurricular activities tend to excessively divert children's minds. Good. I like how you're using tend to. That's good. Furthermore, they argue that children are getting more impatient and restless at the moment they do not have anything worthwhile to engage in. Yeah, you could talk about concentration span has been reduced by exposure to social media. Concentration span. This, however, could be mitigated by directing children to think about creative ways to stay engaged. Yeah, but it's the schools have to do it, remember? So you need to say that the teachers should be doing it and it should be happening in the classroom to connect this back to schools. Yeah? On the whole, I strongly believe that, no, I wouldn't have on the whole, it's too kind of informal. So in conclusion, I strongly believe that the rational and balanced use of entertainment, find another way around this word, in schools is only going to increase children's interest in the learning process. Excellent. It's expected that all schools around the world will eventually include something else in their curriculum to maintain children's interest in the learning process. Okay, so the entertainment you could be talking about is art, drama, music, cooking, more sport, all those kind of things. And I think it's important to use those words, use examples using that as possible content in a lesson. Maybe you do a history lesson and you do some cooking inside it, and the children remember it far more than if it's just a boring lesson with a book. Yeah, I think that's what we need to be talking about here. But really, really great start. Lots of great stuff in here. Well done. I look forward to reading your next essays. Thank you.